of the state of Arizona. So today we are joined by Paul Sanders, who is the Workforce Development Manager for Build Your Future Arizona. BYF Arizona's mission is to create a sustainable and skilled craft workforce by creating awareness about high-paying construction careers, training opportunities, and mapping career paths to employment in these high-demand occupations. And obviously, we have never seen a greater demand than we have now. And so we're really excited to have Paul here. He's going to be sharing some information about BYF's Career Center services and how they work to connect students and veterans to opportunities within the construction industry. So at this point, Paul, I'm going to hand it over to you. And again, if you have questions for Paul throughout his presentation, go ahead and put them in the chat and we'll address those after he's done.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to be able to share some information with you about Build Your Future Arizona. So we are going to go ahead and share my screen. And if somebody can just give me a thumbs up that we know we're seeing the presentation, great. All right, excellent. Thank you so much. So, you know, Build Your Future Arizona is a mission that's really focused about the talent pipeline. All of you are experiencing this, as Cindy read in the opening introduction there with me. It talks a little bit about what our mission is here with Build Your Future. It launched in 2019, and really to kind of simplify that, I feel like our mission statement is concise, but it's a bit fancy. So I'm going to just kind of boil it down to some of the basic things that we focus on. We really wanted to address the misconceptions about construction in skilled craft professions, and even as Director Fleedham has said, construction sciences. I don't think that the general public and a lot of folks recognize the mathematical skills, some of the requirements that are really necessary for any of the skilled crafts, let alone the advancements that are really happening technology-wise within this industry. So we're out there to try to bust that myth that if you don't go to college, you're going to dig ditches the rest of your life. And of course, nobody talks about the income that equipment operators make who dig ditches, right? And where their career opportunities are. So that's one of our first things that we want to try to do. The other one is to really raise awareness, as Cindy had read in the mission statement there, is their career paths, right? If somebody would like to get a job and swing a hammer their whole life, that can be done. But really what we're looking at now with a talent pipeline of 18 to 26-year-olds is what is in the future for them, right? Where would they go if they want to go beyond that skilled craft that they would be learning? And then the last one is, how do we connect those individuals to training, whether that's on-the-job training that would be provided by our construction teams, or whether that's actual post-secondary training that's available through various institutions across the valley here as part of that entry-level talent pipeline. Build Your Future has 57 investor companies. So really we are an awareness campaign that's being funded by the industry. And since the launch of Build Your Future in October of 2019, those 57 companies have helped us raise $3 million toward this campaign. The exciting things are that, you know, over that 2 years, a little over 2 years that we've had the campaign going, we've had, you know, over 100 million impressions. We're averaging about 17,000 visitors to our website each month that's there. Their average length of time on the website is a little over 3 minutes. So we know that they're exploring and checking things out. So we are making contact with that. And that's kind of part that we wanted to make sure that we could share with you today. Now, to get to the real meat of some of this, and I was asked by Jesse to kind of share a little bit about what Build Your Future is doing as far as recruitment is concerned. You know, we have a career center. I think I want to just paint the picture for you quickly to try to understand where we are and what we're looking at. You know, when we started Build Your Future at the kickoff in October of 2019, we were projecting the total number of skilled craft professionals that we would need by the end of 2022. So by the end of this year, we had said that we would need 155,000 skilled craft professionals. We work with NCCER, a national organization that develops curriculum and specific training programs for a variety of skilled crafts and CTE programs across the nation. And they use this system with an industry measurement group that talks about what's in the pipeline, right, of construction projects. So as of 2019, we were saying that we needed 155,000. Here's the part that's really shocking. We got these numbers updated this summer, projecting for the end of 2024. And now Arizona's demand is at 254,000 skilled craft professions that are going to need to be filled by the end of December of 2024. So you can see that's a 68% jump in what we're looking at. So that's a big difference in regard to what's out there and what's in demand. And I'm sure all of you are feeling it, right? I can't imagine any of you are not in need of talent right now. And the big thing is you're not in need of really entry-level talent. You're in need of skilled talent, people that have the training, people that have some experience under their belt. We recognize with Build Your Future that we can't provide that talent here in the state unless we start nurturing some entry-level talent. So that's really part of what we're doing, and a major focus is how do we get those folks on the path, just as Director Fleetum had said, for a construction sciences career, and pointing them in the right direction so that they can join your teams and be able to provide value very early on when they join, as opposed to you having to spend 6 months to a year just getting them up to speed with some of the basic things that would be there. So I wanted to share with you quickly here, if I could, our craft labor map. You know, I quoted those numbers that you can see will pop up here when I touch the state of 254,000. But here's the interesting part of that. 57,000, and I'm not sure if this shows on your screen or not. Is the craft labor map showing well? Okay, good. 57,000 of those are carpenters that we're going to need. And then 42,000 of them were laborers. Now, in the 2019 number, those numbers of carpenters and laborers were very close the same. The number of laborers has not really shifted much, but that number of carpenters has jumped up by over 12,000 in comparison to what we were needing 2 years ago. As you can see, we need 26,000 masons, 16,000 painters, nearly 16,000 electricians, roofers, and so on. So it breaks out through all of those different things. So what I'd like to do is kind of show you what we've launched. It was a year ago this past September that we had launched our Career Center. So let me see if I can get to that page. All right, so this is the homepage of our Career Center that we have for Build Your Future. All of our 57 investors are represented on this page. What we do is we actually have some software that will go in and scrape the website of all the members or investors of Build Your Future and update their jobs each day so that we know. Just to give you a feel right now, if I just say Arizona in here, this will tell us how many jobs that we have on the job board right now for Arizona. And so I don't know if you can see this, but we have 376 jobs as of right now. We've been at a high point in the past 6 months where we have had over 600 Arizona jobs that have been posted here on our job board. Some interesting statistics that we've got in regard to this web page. We have had over 7,000 visitors to the Career Center, meaning somebody's come to the site and actually engaged with it in the past 6 months. We've also had 383 individuals. If, for example, you see this job here for McCarthy, if you click on McCarthy here with this position, it gives you a description that they provided from their website, and there's a little apply button here. In the past 6 months, we've had 383 people click the apply button for jobs here on our website. So this has really been a great tool to try to help people who don't really know much about the industry to kind of get an understanding and see where the opportunities may be. And of course, you can search the site by any kind of keyword at all. So if I just put in concrete here, you'll see that anything that has the word concrete in it or in its job description will pop up. So there are 23 jobs that specifically fall along that line right there. something else I'd like to show you if I can. This has been set up as a mobile application because of course we know that everybody uses their phones. So this gives you a little bit of a view of what it would look like. If we want to just type in the chat, maybe Jesse, a real easy way to get to this is just careers.byfaz.org. And that just takes you very quickly to the website. And of course, if it is on your phone, it'll appear this way as far as the mobile application is concerned. We are getting roughly about 10 to 15 inquiries per week through information request forms, through our website or through the job site, where folks are asking to get more information or to get connected, saying that they're ready to get started. And with all of those individuals, I help provide them an individual career consultation. And we kind of discuss where are they at, what are they looking to achieve as far as their career goals or their level of interest in regards to a construction career. And then I talk with them how I can get them started and what companies may be hiring and what I also think might be a good opportunity for them as far as a jumping off point, right? Whether that is in the electrical side, the carpentry, the concrete teams, plumbing, it just really depends as we discuss through that. Our website also offers a very simple 4-question assessment tool that young folks can put in there and answer a few questions. And based off of the answers on their questions, it helps us recommend or give them a suggestion of particular industries or entry-level positions that might work well for them. So with that being said, let's see if I'm able to stop my share here and answer any questions that may have come up in the chat or in anything that somebody might have that's on the line.
All right, thanks, Paul. Does anybody have